Is it on? Okay, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? I don't see anybody in the chat. But that's cool because my butt is late signing on. I just want to say welcome to Shades too, because even though nobody's here viewing this, it's late on the East Coast, and you will see the video if you choose to watch it. Okay. So yeah, guys, when I woke up this morning, immediately I saw that Takeoff and Amigos was killed by accident today, which is a shame, y'all. I was like, wow, man, this is messed up because I like Migos and I actually like a bunch of their songs that I you know enjoy listening to. Like um Bad and Bougie and Motorsport and some more songs they have made and stuff. It's just a shame how every single day someone, I wouldn't necessarily say in the rap community, but someone gets killed. And a lot of people in the rap community has been killed, recently. And it's just a shame. And some people say, oh, you don't know this dude or whatever the case is, but they don't realize you don't really have to know these people, okay? If you listen to their music, you watch them on TV, you watch their videos, it seemed like you know them. You understand what I'm saying? So it still like make you sad when you hear about them dying. And it's really a sad. And I let me go over the article with you guys because my daughter was telling me about it, and then other people was telling me about it. They said that they were playing dice or something, right? At the bowling alley they went to, and then an argument took off, right? And I don't know if Cravo or somebody else pulled the gun first. I don't want to get on this my life and talking about like I was there, but that's what I heard, And the other people started shooting back, and I heard that he stood up, Takeoff stood up, and then he got shot by accident, which is a damn shame, because in this in our community, the brown people community, we got to stop grabbing these guns and stuff. I'm telling you, and handling everything with weapons all the time, especially over a game. Because somebody you believe somebody may be cheating or whatever the case is, we can't be doing that. Okay, we got to practice a little bit more control because innocent people all the time get killed. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame that his life was ended because he was only 28. Actually, he was born June 18, 1994. My daughter's birthday is June 17, 1994. Okay. Let me see what they say about him. Okay, let's see. They said a spokesperson for the Houston PD told reporters that there was a private party at the venue that ended at about 1 a.m. Though the party carried over for another hour until it was cleared out, that's when the shooting occurred. They say they were at this time when they wrote this article. They say they were still in the process and early stages of the investigation, trying to gather all the information they can, and they are looking into the public's help. Then they had a spokesperson add, I can tell you there are rappers at the party. I don't know if they are involved in the shooting, but like I said, it's still early in the process of the investigation. That was earlier today. So I don't know exactly what new information they have uncovered since earlier this morning. I'm gonna have to look it up real quick. Let's see. Take off. So it's just a shame though. I mean, he was only 28, doing so much. He was like the laid back of the whole group. You know what I'm saying? You didn't hear much about him, doing anything other than like when they, I guess, broke up or whatever the case is. You just didn't hear anything like I didn't hear anything really, like negative or anything about the guy. And it's just a shame because he was only 28. Let me just see if they say anything more about him since earlier today when I was looking it up. So yeah, 3 hours ago they said, let's see. So they said the police received a call of a shooting in progress around 2:34 a.m. local time, Houston time. Okay, they said officers arrived to the Dillards in Bowling in Houston where there was a private party and found a dead man at the scene, which was Takeoff. Two other people, a 23-year-old man and a 24-year-old woman, was also injured in the shooting, and they took themselves to the hospital. Okay, and they didn't have no non life threatening injuries. Okay, let's see. Employees told the police an argument took place after the party ended when a large group of people gathered at the front door area outside of the building, which led to the shooting. At least 40 people were at the scene at the time of the shooting. A lot of people that were there fled the scene and did not stick around to give a statement. They said the deceased man, which is obviously Takeoff of the rap group Migos, they said they got many calls from Houston and outside of Houston, and everyone spoke of what a great young man he is, how peaceful he is, what a great artist he is. They said he was well respected and nonviolent. That's what I'm talking about. I never heard anything crazy about this guy. I hate that he got shot because, like it seemed like the good ones always get killed or something. I'm serious, you know. And I never heard anything really negative about him. He stayed quiet, just like they said in this article here. They said they don't believe there's any reason to believe he was involved in anything criminal at that time. Okay, and they were just talking about it doesn't matter if you're famous or not. If anybody lose their life, the family members, people who know them are going to be grieving, and that's what I'm talking about. It's sad because it's sad when anybody dies, but especially when somebody dies and they are still young. They're not doing like they're not violent like some people be and just be doing the most, and then they just get killed at a party. And then I heard that he wasn't even arguing. He wasn't. He was just sitting there being quiet and he stood up. That's what somebody said, that he stood up. And when I guess when he stood up and they were shooting, one of the bullets hit him, which is a daggone shame. Which is a daggone shame. Let me put a welcome right here. Deshaun, Sean, I don't know what it's about. Like next time I do my live, guys, I'm gonna have to do it from StreamYard because this one right here is different and stuff. And then, guys, on top of that one, then I look on my phone, then I see that Davido, the Nigerian artist, Davido, if y'all know who he is, the guy who made Fall and a bunch of other songs that crossed over, his son drowned today. Let me go to his story. Let's see, Davido. Okay, yeah, it says Davido's young son drowns. The Nigerian police question staff. That's sad. That little boy was only 3 years old, guys. 3 years old. So the Nigerian police have taken in 8 domestic workers for questioning following the death of a 3-year-old son of Afrobeat star Davido. That's sad. Let me see if they got an update on it. Let's see. His little boy who just turned 3 last month drowned on Monday. So he drowned yesterday. But their difference in time is different than ours because they are 8 hours above my time. Okay, and I'm on the West Coast. They said it happened in a swimming pool at his parents' home in the main city of Lagos, which I know where that's at. DeVito and his fiancee, Mrs. Rowland, I'm not going to say her first name, a popular chef and influencer, have not yet commented on their son's death. That's sad. The little boy was only 3 years old swimming and just drowned to death. And I know that's very devastating. Anytime you lose a child, man. There's so many people died today that is ridiculous. I mean, just wow, 3 years old. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Losing your 3 year old. I mean, it reminds me about when what's his name son got drowned some years ago, Tamika, Usher's ex. That was a sad occasion. It really was. But the thing is that we can't take life for granted. You know what I'm saying? We got to live our days, be happy, be positive, try to find a good partner to be have a loving, respectful relationship, and just live our life. You know what I'm saying? And if you believe in God, do what's necessary on that end and just live our lives. Because you never know when your life may end. You know what I'm saying? You just never know when it may end. There's a lot of stuff that happens every single day. This is why I don't understand why people be sitting out here doing the most instead of enjoying life. You guys know why I was late today coming on? Because I think got off of work. I got off work at 6. I changed my schedule so I can get off early. Right. But I was out. I was out enjoying my life instead of just walking around here complaining, starting arguments with people online, and just doing crazy stuff. I was enjoying life, and that's what it's all about. Because you never know when it may be ended. I'm pretty sure Takeoff had a whole schedule of stuff planned. Okay, and look how everything is. It's amazing how you can be reading about somebody else, death, or they planning for somebody else's death, or they doing a video or whatever the case is. The next thing you know, you're in that position, and that's sad. That's why we got to definitely think about our days and be positive and find someone that we really love and trust and we really care for instead of acting crazy because you just never know when your day is going or night is going to be up. It's just simple as that, and I mean, I don't know what else to say. I think people are in the bushes because everybody, like I said, probably sleep. So they'll see this video tomorrow or whatever and, comment on it or whatever they want to. But when I get some updates about, let me see if they got anything else about Takeoff on here, any more updates. I don't know because, let's see, let me see, updates. And then I heard that they were showing pictures of him dead on the ground. Who does that? I didn't even look it up. Why would I want to see anybody that's on the ground dead? Also, is disrespectful to the parents, okay, and their family members. Why would you do that? Just like getting on a line with these conspiracy theories and things like that. I mean, it's just not good. I'm never gonna do that. So don't even expect me to. You might as well not even watch my channel because I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know these people or anything else. So why would I be, talking about all that? Let me see updates on Takeoff's killing. And the guy who I think the person who did it, I heard that he said that he didn't mean to do it. I mean, he wasn't trying to hit him. Let's see. So that was just 2 hours. Let me see what they said an hour ago, okay? They said the shooter is still at large as they still investigating. So that's what I'm talking about. People come out with different rumors because I heard that the shooter said they didn't that it was a mistake. They were shooting at somebody else. Dang. Let's see. They got some new details in a press conference held November the 1st. Authorities confirmed the shooting. I just told y'all that shooting occurred around 2:30 local time at the end of a private party. We just went over that. Okay, we went over all that. Okay, let's see. They was on the third floor of the larger complex. Okay, we already talked about those. They say at least two firearms were used in the shooting, and they cannot tell you how many times he was struck either. So he might have been struck more than one time. So they said the shooters or shooter remain at large. Authorities believe they attended the private party and urge any witnesses to come forward with information about what happened. There were at least 40 people there, and people left, obviously because they were scared. And then the police was asking them, what if it was your brother? What if it was your son? You would want somebody to step up. So please step up, get the information to us so we can give some closure to the family who is hurting right now. They're also looking at the surveillance, the camera footage, along with videos and photos from the social media and party attendees. And they said they didn't want to speculate, but they don't think Takeoff was involved in anything criminal at the time of the shooting. Again, they spoke of what a great dude he was and blase blase. So they're still investigating, trying to figure out, and they are still looking for the people. Yeah, they're still looking for the people who, or a person who might have done this because they clearly ran and then no one is saying anything. And that's another thing I do not understand about brown people. If you see something happen, you don't necessarily have to tell anybody who you are. You can do it without them knowing. Especially if it's a family member or a friend. I mean, come on now, somebody got killed, even if it is by in an accident. But the thing is, since they had out guns and stuff, that's where the problem is going to come in because you shouldn't be having guns out. So even though it's an accident, if it is an accident or whatever, somebody is probably going to still be charged. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not supposed to be out shooting like that and stuff and everything. So I don't understand why people don't say stuff, even if you have to do it secretly. You just do it. Because what if it was your brother or your son or just a relative or a friend or a spouse or a boyfriend and nobody has said anything? So yeah, people should basically, if they seen something, they should let the police know. They can do it secretly where, the police don't. You just give them the clues or whatever the case is without saying your name. You can do stuff without telling people who you are. You know that, right? So, I mean, I don't know. Let's see if they got any more news on this. So everybody's basically reacting to it, and Let's see. They did an autopsy, but that was like 10 hours ago. Let's see. They did that already. Let's see. What did they say in the top autopsy? Let's see. Let's see. So they had an argument, like I said. Let me go back to there. Got that right. I'm trying to see what the autopsy before it said. They don't have a cause of death yet. At least then they didn't. They may have it now. Let's see. So Quavo is Takeoff's uncle, and then Offset is what? The cousin or uncle too? I thought I had read something different before. I thought I had read that Offset was his uncle and Quavo was the cousin. I'm not sure though, because you read different things, they say something totally different every time you read something. So they don't think he have any children or anything. Never been married, linked to some chicks, but not married. So he basically didn't even get a chance to have children or anything. I mean, for real, in the brown community, we got to stop pulling out these guns and shooting and just start shooting for real. Because it's just like, we're taking a lot of people's lives over nothing. And I mean over nothing. Okay? Over foolishness. Okay? It's just crazy, man. It's really, really ridiculous. See if they got anything else lately. Okay. So all this is like 3 hours. This is basically the same thing. Nothing new. A lot of people are doing tributes to Takeoff, obviously. So it's just basically the same thing. No real updates. Let's see. Because this was an hour ago right here. It's the same thing. Yeah, same thing. So maybe tomorrow morning or something, they'll have more information and hopefully you can catch the people who did it or the person that did it. Maybe they'll turn themselves in, especially if because it was an accident. But I'm sure they probably gonna still get charged because you can be shooting out in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And then if you don't supposed to have weapons and stuff, or if you have a felon or whatever the case is, you're just not supposed to be doing all this stuff. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see. It's three people in the bushes. So thanks for tuning in. Okay, whoever you are. I know my regular people wouldn't be in here because for one thing, it's late on the East Coast. It's practically late over here. It really is. It's only 8 o'clock. I'm just saying because I came on a little late, and plus I didn't really supposed to do a video tonight. It's really was scheduled for tomorrow, but I forgot yesterday was Halloween and I had stuff to do, and so I didn't get a chance to do the live that I was going to do yesterday. And then plus, since this just happened today, I just wanted to talk about that anyway. That's sad. 28. Damn, I can't believe his birthday is the same day basically as my daughter. They're the same age. Gosh, one day apart. He was a like I said, quiet guy. And I actually did one of their raps, y'all, on Smooth with my daughter. I did Badge and Bougie with her. And she was shocked because she didn't think I could do the rap. Because, when I had my singing group, I rapped as well. It was an R&B singing group, and I was a singer in the group as well as I could rap. I was the only one who could rap and stuff. So I used to write music as well, music lyrics. And so I wrote my own raps and stuff and did a couple of them. So I went on and did Bad and Bougie to show my daughter and everybody else that I could do the rap and stuff. And I actually did okay when I did it and stuff. And then she joined in because I was sounding pretty good. She was shocked and stuff. Some other people did too because I was jamming. But I liked that group and everything. I had forgotten that they broke up, even though I think they said they wasn't broke up. I'm not sure because I really stopped following that stuff when they was talking about they was breaking up. It was a rumor and stuff like that. So I really wasn't following that. But I did know that he made songs himself, some raps, a couple of them. And they still sounded like they was together to me because they all sound similar. They do the same type of rapping. And I always did like the way they rap. I just thought they were different. And I liked how they rap, the mama rap and stuff that they was doing at first. And I liked it. This has got a different sound, unlike some of the other rappers out here and stuff. Especially that one with Ric Flair. That was my jam right there. That was a jam. It still is. I still like that song. And then what's the other one? Motorsports. That one right there with Cardi B in it. Yeah, that's good too. I like that. I like that video too. And I like Cardi B's part. So I definitely know who they are and definitely listen to their music and stuff like that. And that's why I knew that Takeoff was not loud or anything. You know what I'm saying? He was barely in the news I don't even remember him being in the news unless it was pertaining to that group when they were, rumored to be breaking up or whatever the case is. But not like some other people being in the news and stuff. And it's just a shame that that happened to him. I'm trying to find any more updated news information. Like I said, I want to do those conspiracy theories and all this other stuff that people come up online with, and it don't even be true. I'm not even going to do that because I don't know, them. And I'm also giving respect to the family, which I am going to say my condolences to the family and stuff. I'm sorry about your loss and everything, and my prayers. As I wrote that on their page as well, which is a shame. So I don't see anything more about about him. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. This is all old stuff. Stuff that people probably already covered and stuff. Yeah, this is all old information, guys. Let me see if they got anything else on DeVito's son, which is a daggone shame too. Cause he was, let me see, DeVito's son drowned. This is in Nigeria, in Lagos, up there. I could have called a couple of my friends, but I just haven't. Let's see. Let's see if they got any updates on that. This is 7 hours ago, 9 hours ago, 12 hours ago, 12, 11. Let's see. Gosh, that's sad. Died right after his third birthday. I can't pronounce his name. Ifiani. I got to ask my friend because I can't. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. Yeah, he was born in Atlanta. I guess his fiance must have lived in Atlanta. Must live in Atlanta. Oh, that's sad. He died after he drowned. Mm-mm-mm. Let me see what the police asked the people who were there. God, I got off the page. Let me see if they got any updates. See what all they said on this. I should have. Y'all know who DeVito is. Let's see. They don't really have anything. None of them have commented on the death or anything. And neither parent was at home either when the boy drowned. Gosh, they must have been with he must have been with a babysitter. Yeah, one of the forgot what they call the housemaids, like, the house moms. They questioned 8 people in that house. And it happened Monday night. And they got let's see. They had just celebrated their little boy's birthday. And that's sad. I'm just reading y'all, I'm just reading the post. Because he posted a birthday wishes to his son on Instagram, saying, I pray with all my heart and God grants you perfect health and pure happiness for as long as humanly possible. You will grow to be greater than me. Happy birthday, son. That's sad. The boy was only 3 years old, guys. That's why you got to definitely watch your children around water because you just never know. And make sure whomever you leave them with, that they're watching your child. Because, boy, that's sad. He drowned around 6 p.m. on Monday. So 6 p.m. over there would have been, let's see, 10 a.m. my time. Yeah, 10 a.m. my time and 6 p.m. their time. So today is, what's the day? Tuesday? Yeah. So today is Tuesday, right? Yeah. And then so yesterday he drowned. That's sad. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, he lives on Banana Island. Gosh, Banana Island is very, very nice, guys. It's like a rich area of Lagos. Okay, a lot of celebrities and just people who got a lot of money stay there. Let's see. So they don't really have any other updates on his son either. So, like I said, probably tomorrow they'll have more information on his son drowning, and at the same time, I'm sure they're going to have more information on Takeoff um, accidental killing. I don't want to say murder like that because we don't know exactly, what transpired. Now, I do believe it was an accident, though. Dang, man. Abuja, Nigeria, they was reporting about the Vito son. Mm-mm-mm. They're going around. It's sad. Yeah, it's just basically it says the same thing about his son over and over and over again. And like I said, no real updates on Takeoff. I'm really sad. I'm sad about both of them, but I'm just saying because Takeoff, it's closer to home. Even though a little boy, DeVito's son is very sad too because the little child was only 3. It's a little bitty baby basically out in that water in the swimming pool. Gosh, let's see. I keep it writing wrong. There you go. Let's see. Let's see if they get anything else on here, y'all. Let's see. Yeah, Houston, Texas. Some people, I think he got shot in his head. I'm not sure because they said that he may have got shot, might have got shot more than one time. So I guess when they do the official autopsy and they release that, we'll know exactly how many times, if he was shot one time or 2 or 3. I'm reading straight off the newspaper too. I'm not guessing, just so y'all can know. That's one thing. When I tell you guys something, I'm not guessing. I'm reading it right off the sources. So I don't have to say allegedly or nothing like that. I'm just reading it exactly from a newspaper or whatever the case is. Now, if I tell you something based on my opinion, then I'll use allegedly or I think or, something like that. I'm just giving you straight off the news. Gosh, at the Billards in bowling alley. Let's see what they say. It's basically the same thing. They just updated this at 5:38 Central Time. And they just all say the same thing. So he died just outside the doors of the bowling alley. So see, that's what I'm talking about. You get different information. Somebody say he stood up. If he was outside the bowling alley, outside the doors, he was already standing anyway. So he was already standing because it was by the door. And they had an argument. Well, I don't know if he wasn't in an argument, but they said the shooting stemmed from an argument. They don't know if Takeoff was involved in the argument or not, or if he was the intended target. So I told you, if you go to different sources, they say different things. And then the group that was outside the bowling alley, like I said before, ran after the shots were fired, and no one has stepped up to identify the gunman unless they just did it recently. That's sad. Somebody knows something. It was 40 people at the party, and it was a private party. So somebody saw something and knows something. They're just not saying anything. So let's see what she. I don't want to play this right here on this thing because it may be a copyright thing if I play any news stuff. He was the youngest one of the Migos. Yeah, everybody say he was a nice, peaceful guy. Everywhere I read, it says the same thing. Well respected, non-violent, and everything. So I'm just thinking this probably was an accident, maybe, because I just don't see it. But then again, we don't really know people, but I just think it was an accident. It just was a really, really bad accident. And I really wish he wasn't there, would have been there. But we can't change what has already happened. All we can do is try to avoid things from happening in the future, you know, and try to just make good choices and things like that because you just never know. You got to watch your environment you be in. I'm telling you, you got to watch the people you know, the people you meet, the people you deal with, in the areas you be at because you just never know. You just never know, and you got to try to stay sane. When I say sane, I'm talking about stay sane. You know where you should be at. You know your friends. You know who you should be hanging around. Don't be doing crazy stuff and being all drunk and high as ever. And then you don't know what's going on. And just, out there arguing with people and things like that. Because people be like grabbing guns so quick. They just be ready to shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. And stuff. But yeah, what time is it? So I don't know what else to say about that, guys. Like I said, no information has been updated. Of course, y'all know I'm about to step out again. I got to go pick up my daughter in a minute. I never stay at home, guys. I'm always out. Um, but this is the reason why it was hard for me to do lives for my Dollar Tree and shopping side of my channel because I'm always busy. But I was like, I'm gonna try to do these lives because I be want to talk about a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things to talk about, and I'll put it in my schedule. So the next day I'll come on, guys, will be Wednesday, not tomorrow. I'm gonna skip tomorrow because I'm on a day. So the next day I will come on will probably be Friday, and I'll try to definitely get on at 6 Pacific Standard Time. Normally I'll be coming on Monday, unless it's a holiday. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday. I mean not Friday day, but Fridays. I'm tired. That's why I'm talking like this. At 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Of course, I'll be putting that up in my community so you can see it. And if anything change, I'll let you guys know. Other than that, I think I'm gonna get ready to end this live. It wasn't gonna be long. I just wanted to go over the point that what happened today and any updated information and just read everything as I see it so you guys can know what happened. And again, that's a shame. It's a lot of people out today though. A lot. I mean, I was reading about that lady from Julia and Julia, she died. She died actually on the 26th, and they were just talking about it today. 49, died from a heart cardiac arrest. These people die left and right every day. That's why we can't be taking life like it's a joke. We got to take it serious because you never know when it may be your time. You just don't know. It's just too many ways to go and only one way to come, but there's a bunch of ways to go out. And we got to definitely make sure that we value our lives and also value other people's lives and do the right thing and try to be around good people and try to be positive and do positive things. That's what it's all about. And finding that right person to do all these things with. So yeah. So I think that's gonna be it. Cause I'm just looking on my phone to see if I can find anything else. And I doubt they'll find anything else right now because it's late. And it's definitely late on the East Coast and on the Central Coast. Not that late over there, but it's 10 something there. And on the East Coast is what? 11 something. So it's about time for y'all to go to bed. Okay? So anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in to my live. Again, rest in peace to Takeoff, and my condolences and sympathy and prayers to his family, to all his friends, to all his fans, and also my condolences and sympathy and prayers to Davido's family. Okay, in the fans, because losing a child is very, very, very difficult. And I really do know how you feel losing his son, and that's really sad and stuff. 3 years old, just a baby, y'all, just a little baby. I don't even want to talk about it because then I start thinking about the child that I lost. So I don't want to talk about it. It's just my condolences to you know everybody who lost loved ones recently. Okay, and my prayers. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to get off this live. I told y'all before I like talking about the baby I lost, so I'm getting ready to get off this live. You guys take care. I'll see you guys again on Friday. Why do I keep on saying Friday? On Friday, because I'm halfway tired. And you guys have a great remaining night and be blessed. Stay safe. Thank you for tuning in to Shades Tube, and I'll catch you on my next live. Peace out. Don't forget the thumbs up too, and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. All right? Take care, guys.